You know, if it's not one thing, it's another with this May truck. Hey. Well, the good news is, this started yesterday, so I got something. I have a compressor. Got a slow sail leak. I'm gonna slow sail, fill it up again. And hope the compressor doesn't burn out. It's gonna take forever to do it. I'm probably gonna break off my valve stem in the process, freeze off my fingers, you know, that whole 9 yards and stuff. It really does not like to get on there very well. And when it does, it doesn't come back off. So we'll see how that works. Plug in. Oh, I can't reach. Alright. There we go. And start truck. Ooh, it actually seems a little happier. It snowed a little bit. It snowed. See if she will fill up. If not, I'm completely up. And I swear, probably be a good time to get rid of this piece of junk truck now, while it's still in drivable condition. It's just gonna shake around down there for a while, I guess. So yeah, it's a little warmer today at -25 instead of 35. Yeah, you know how that goes, right? I need to work on videos today. I'm like way backlogged, big time. Got videos I've taken that are like sitting back in the middle of November still that I haven't even touched. So I'm gonna do that today. I have okay, concerning PK, I've come to a final decision on what I'm gonna do about her. And it's not gonna be me taking her home. I'm sorry to tell you guys this, but I'm not in a situation right now where I think I'd be a good home for a cat. Let me just put it that way. Right now, I don't even know how much longer I'm gonna spend up in Fairbanks, because this pollution here, and maybe even the cold in general, is actually having a detrimental health effect on me. Having a detrimental effect on my health. And if that's the case, then I can't continue living up here. As much as I like it, and as much as I don't feel the cold bothers me, it may be more than I can take, with the pollution included. And if that's the case, then I'm gonna be selling this truck and moving down either to Anchorage or I don't know. But right now, PK is not fitting into just about any plan I can possibly think of right now, after I've had some chance to, you know, really think about it rather than just instinctual acting out what I want to do. As much as I love that cat, I don't think I can do it right now. It's just not a viable option. So what I'm going to be doing most likely is posting around, get my videos, get my pictures of her out on Craigslist, and the shelter coordinator has told me that she will refer anyone looking at her, she'll refer them to me so that I may have the final word on who gets to take her home. Because, you know, I still feel that connection with her, and I want her to go to the best possible home. And right now, I just don't feel that would be mine. So, I'm sorry to tell you guys this, but that's just how it is. And so right now, I'll let you come up a little bit at least. So my compressor is working. I don't think the gauge works on it though. It's like the gauge isn't coming up at all. Anyway, this is a 6-minute clip, so I'm gonna take off. Goodbye! For the laughs. Cause I'm a blowhard. Fun stuff. Alright, we're gonna call this one good. See if I can rip this thing off without ripping out my valve stem again. Ah, come on, baby. Don't let out all my air again. Yeah. There we go. It's a really difficult thing to deal with. Put you in there. Ooh, it's getting warm in here. Yay! That makes me happy. Let me tell you something. It's difficult to put a valve stem cover back on when your exhaust is coming right out of the wheel well. But it's doable, I guess. Oh, jeez. There we go. We are good to go, and we're gonna go. So, bye. Gotta love that. It warmed up enough so that the Alaska USA sign could work again. -20. The one across the street, it's like -18. So, for once they're pretty close. Yep, that's what I'm dealing with. And the cold, it's really not as big of a deal as I thought it'd be, but it's still there. It still exists. And my tires are spinning! Well, I'll admit, there is one plus to having a smaller room. Doesn't take so long to heat it up. Because we keep my door closed when I'm not around, because it just keeps the rest of the cabin warmer with the monitor heater, which only can't keep up with everything anyway. Probably gonna run out of this 100 gallons of fuel before the end of the month. I wouldn't be surprised. Yep. I need to clean up after myself. Orange peel, G2 bottle, another G2 bottle. It's a mess. I should feel bad, but I don't. But, oh, another thing. You know when it's time to get rid of a truck, when you're officially making less than 10 miles a gallon. This truck is finished. That's just all there is to it. Yep, I just killed my heater because it's got this stupid little switch on the bottom that is useless, except to just kill the heater. Let's do that. And we'll just put it on the floor down here to keep my feet warm, because this floor sucks. Alright. Hey, Nudgie. The real you is in the other room. With the sleepy one. So as you can see, my MPG has been steadily declining. And now it's just hit an all-time low. Tell me again why I keep this truck. Because I no longer know. On another note, price of gas continues to drop. I like looking at my charts here. I don't even bother with that one. I don't know why I keep it. Where's the important one? Yeah, here we go. You know, I set the minimum at 10. Because my Blazer's never gotten less than like 11.2 or something like that. And now it's dipped below that. That's just wrong. But the price, I'm liking this. Steady downward trend. Except where it went right there. Gas prices should drop as fast as they rise, but of course they never do. I like this graph. It goes, wee. Now there's your roller coaster. Anyway, that's all for now, so I'll talk to you later. Well, I dare say that's a little more tolerable, huh? Yeah. It doesn't say what day it is. Okay, fine. Well, I don't have a watch either, so I can't tell you what freaking day it is. I'll know by the timestamp on this camera, though, at least. At least I think I will. Ah, it won't tell me either. So, you should see how I'm holding this thing right now. It's hilarious. Absolutely. Just like, my fingers are inside the glove right now, because like, they're like, the fingers in this thing, they're like frozen solid, so I'm not gonna bother. Ooh, let's take the staircase. That looks fun, so let's do that. Alright, let's stick your fingers in the glove so I can actually do this properly instead of sticking my fingers in the lens all the time. Alright, that's better. We are going to ascend these stairs. And I'm going to rant as long as this thing keeps its battery power, and since it's just fresh battery that I just charged last night, it may well better hold. So, I'm sorry to say, guys, that there's a 99.9% chance that you will not be seeing any more videos of cats from Pet Pride because the coordinator there kicked me out a couple days ago via email, no less, which I didn't receive until the following day. So, okay, a little backstory here, if there's even a backstory to spew out. Well, this email was sent on, I think, the 7th at like 2 or 3 in the morning, and it sat in my junk email until like the next morning. Well, the contents of this email are as follows. I don't remember the exact wording. I'll show you a screenshot or something. But basically said, we don't want you to volunteer anymore, so don't come back. I went. I didn't know this email was there. I don't check my junk folder on a regular basis, so it's just sitting there. I went. Cat tree was broken, as was shown in PK's recent video. I think I left that part in, I might not have, I don't know. But, so, that same night, she sends another email. I still haven't checked my junk folder yet, so I don't know anything. But she sends another email basically threatening me that if I come back, she's going to have the hangar's manager throw me out. Now, let me just tell you something a little bit about me. Don't fuck with me unless you just want to get up, okay? The amount of ish I keep on me on a regular basis, you're just asking for trouble if you try to threaten me like that. Especially if I hadn't checked my email yesterday morning, I'd have gone and all hell would have broken loose if he tried to even lay a finger on me. It's just not the way to do things. And another thing, you don't email me instead of calling me about this stuff. You make sure I know what's going on, because I didn't have a clue. I checked my email that yesterday morning. I went ahead and checked my junk folder. These 2 emails are sitting there. It's like, oh yeah, I finally lost it. Sent 2 replies to the second email because I didn't even bother to reply to the first one. Saying, what kind of issue is this anyway? After all the stuff I said I would do for your shelter, all the stuff I was planning on working on, all the stuff I'd already done. And this is what you give me for it? You kick me out for no reason? And then claim that I broke the cat tree. No less. I tried to fix the thing. Surprisingly, the battery flasher has not come on yet. Anyway, so I'm trying to call her constantly yesterday, just trying to get her to talk to me, and she would not take any of the calls from my number. I know she was ignoring my number because we tried to call from my friend's phone, and I got 1 response, and she acted like she didn't hear a word I was saying. She's like, hello, hello, hello. And I'm like, hello, Mary. She hung up on me. I didn't say that, actually. I didn't say week up. But she hung up on me. And then tried to call her back about 5 seconds later. And she just let it ring. So now, I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. Because I don't know what's going to happen with PK now. I don't know that I'll ever hear about her again. I want to go down there and storm the place and take PK with me right this second, then get her adopted myself. Because I feel I can no longer trust that shelter to do anything I want it to do. I'll have a link to the full story and a little bit of extra in the description or something. I might even post it on this video because it's probably not going to change, the URL anyway. My site's going to be there for a very, very long time, as long as I have anything to say about it. So go check that out if you want to. I'm not going to post any numbers or locations or anything because that's just low. I ain't going to stoop to her level. I just figure I need to get this out there because it just pissed me off. Now I have no place to go in this stupid little city. That was the only place other than home and work I felt even remotely welcomed. And now I don't even have that. I don't even have some place to go to enjoy cat time with someone other than Nudgie. Right now, it makes me not even want to be in this little town. Anyway, I'm heading over to the Wood Center. I don't know why. I guess because I feel like it. Random people walking around. Yeah, I just feel like it. I just walked out behind the cabin. Well, not really behind the cabin. I'd like to walk down to and I walked down the road a little bit, turned left, took another left, ran across a bunch of people with their sled dogs running around. That was fun. And I just basically followed a bike trail all the way to College Road from way back behind all the cabins over that direction. It was a nice walk, save for one little issue, which I won't go into. But it's kind of warmish out, as you saw, so it's a nice day to enjoy a walk, you know? Nice day to just rant at the camera, I guess. Anyway, I'm gonna end this now before it gets too long for me. It's already up to 8.5 minutes, so I'll talk to you guys later. Turn off. Well, that's not too bad. 6 degrees, 4 degrees, -3, 10 degrees, 8 degrees. We're staying a little bit above zero for the next couple days, it looks like. course, this is as it says, so who knows how believable it is. Anyway, I don't think I've ever shown anyone the Wood Center before. It's a pretty neat little place. I'm on the upper floor, and it's the lower floor, and then there's just this little alcove sitting up top, which I'm going to go up to in a minute, just as soon as I show you what I use the most around here. Restrooms over this direction with a locked up shower that you have to have a key card to get into, and since I'm not a student here, I don't have a key card, so I'm screwed out of that one. So, and you got a little laundry room off of that direction. I've used that several times. And then over this direction, food court, which I have also been to several times in the last couple of months, mainly because they have a Taco Bell right here. Less than a mile and a half from the cabin. I can just walk over to Taco Bell pretty much. They're closed today, of course, so they suck. They got pizza over in the corner though, so that's pretty awesome. Anyway, we'll go downstairs. These steel-toed boots are hilarious. Downstairs, I got all the decorations out. It's real pretty and stuff. I sound so enthused, don't I? I don't know what this is over here. I've never been under the stairs before. I don't know what's going on here either. What's happening over here? Whatever it is, it's pretty neat, I guess. There's a bowling alley right over there, which I've never been into. Thought about it, but I suck at bowling, so why would I? A little bit of game area over here. Pretty neat. And down those stairs over there, that's where I go to take my showers. And they're really nice. They stay warm, and they're semi-private. You get at least a little curtain. There's no like little changing area, I guess, but so it's interesting, and every now and then I end up waiting for some people to get out of the showers, and you know, there's only 2 stalls, so you gotta wait your turn every now and then, but it's doable. I have a nice little sitting area over here. If I could manage to get on anything with the public Wi-Fi, I'd probably spend a hell of a lot more time here, because the public Wi-Fi is only like 256K up and down, so you don't really get much out of that, truthfully. That's how that goes. So I figure I'll sit here for a while, maybe. Just hang out, do whatever. I don't really feel like moving too much anymore. I gotta walk all the way back to the cabin now. Well, yep, I'll talk to you guys later again. You know I will. I can't resist. As I start my trek back to the cabin, it's snowing. Looking real pretty. Just walk out of the building. And I gotta say, it's real nice not to have my face freeze off as soon as I walk out, you know? On my fingers, on my feet for that matter, but then again, with these shoes I'm wearing, steel-toed hiking boots, my feet don't really ever freeze at all unless I stand still for a very long time. So pretty. Just staring out over the hills, watching the snow as I walk. Being glad I'm not living down in the main area of Fairbanks where the pollution levels are like 50 million times too high. Sad, really, really sad. Anyway, I don't really have much more to say, so I'm not gonna waste my time here. Snow on!